UFC had some amazing fight nights in 2022, but today I'm going to be counting down every division, women's strawweight all the way up to heavyweight, with the fight night main events I want to see in 2023. Now I'm talking about fight night main events specifically, okay? I'm not talking about pay-per-view fights or simply the most exciting fights that you can make in every division, regardless of ranking or anything. I'm talking about the most exciting fight night main events you could make in every UFC division in 2023, and the fights that really should be happening in every division. I'm going to jump around, so stay tuned for your favorite division if it's not the first one. I won't be going lightest to heaviest or heaviest to lightest. I'm going to be jumping around for the ones that I think are the most exciting, finishing off with the ones that I think are the most exciting, starting off with the ones that I think are more, you know, reasonable. But nonetheless, these are all the most exciting fights you can make in every division at the main event level for a fight night. Starting off, we're going to go to the heavyweight division. Ciryl Gane, Sergey Pavlovich. Come on, bro. Come on now, bro. These two, I know Ciryl Gane in an exciting fight is crazy to say, but I think he's a bit overhated sometimes for his boring performances. Or, you know, I know that the Rosenstrike fight looks really bad. The Volkov fight really, like, compared to how Aspinall finished him. But in terms of the matchup, I think these two together in an octagon is bound to be something cool. Like, Sergey Pavlovich is a finisher. He's going to come forward. He's going to swing for the fences. Ciryl Gane has that finishing ability. His last fight was awesome. So I think this would be an amazing matchup in the heavyweight division. Make this in March. Make this the... maybe put this as the San Antonio Fight Night main event. You're done. Put this in March or put this in April, bro, as a main event in front of a crowd. You're welcome. This is an amazing fight in the heavyweight division for the main event. We move on to the women's bantamweight division. I'm going to say Juliana Pena versus Irene Aldana would be a good fight. I know Pena's talking about a trilogy with Amanda Nunes. Mate, relax, okay? She fucking said, I swear she said, she was like the next fight Amanda doesn't touch me. We'll see, mate. I think, you know, you do Nunes versus Shevchenko, and in the meantime do Pena versus Aldana. That'd be a great fight. This fight could be like an Apex card, or you could put this in front of a crowd if you make a really stacked undercard. But I think in terms of entertainment and rankings, this is probably the best fight night main event you can make in the bantamweight division. But we don't want any more of these fights as the main events, alright, bro? And I'm going to move on to my next one with this point as well. So that was the bantamweight one. We're going to move on to the flyweight, women's flyweight. Manon Fiorot versus Jessica Andrade. I know Jessica Andrade is back at bantamweight, I'm pretty sure. But fuck it, bro. Put her against Fiorot. She's coming off some wins. Fuck it. Let's do it, right? Like, if you're going to make these fucking women's fights main events, bro, at least give us fights like this where there's probably going to be a finish. You know, same with the women's bantamweight one. Give us these fights at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, put Marina Rodriguez back in there in the main event, bro. You know, no more fucking Viviane Araújo as a main eventer, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I digress. In terms of entertainment, this is probably the best fight you can make at flyweight at the high level. It's an important fight to the rankings. And in the meantime, you do Valentina versus Amanda Nunes, maybe International Fight Week. So, put these fights together in the women's divisions. Boom, you're done. Alright, I'm going to move on to the light heavyweight division. Jamal Hill versus Ryan Spann. Throw them in the cage together. Let them fight. See who gets finished first. I think this is the most entertaining fight you can make in the rankings at light heavyweight. Are these two the best fighters? Probably not. But, you know, Jamal Hill's going to have some name value after he fights Glover Teixeira. If he loses, this is a great bounce-back fight for him. If Ryan Spann can beat Nikita Krylov, this is a good fight for him as well. And like I said, this is about entertainment, bro. This is about the best fight I can make in the division, in the heavyweight, in light heavyweight. This is it. You know what I'm saying? I know Jamal Hill is built like a little cousin. I understand. And Ryan Spann doesn't train for his fights, apparently. Okay? But this is the best fight you can make at light heavyweight as a main event. Let's book this shit. This is a good option for, you know, another Texas card as a main event. You're welcome, UFC. Hire me. Okay? We move on to the flyweight division. Davison Figueiredo versus Kai Kara France. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, If Figueiredo loses to Moreno, this is a great fight for him. I'm sure Kai Kara-France will beat Alex Perez in his next fight. This is a perfect fight, rankings-wise, and this is the most entertaining fight you can make as a flyweight main event for a fight night. I know these guys usually end up on pay-per-view cards on prelims, but give these two a main event, lock them in a cage, let them fight, see who goes down first. You're welcome, okay? But the UFC won't make these main events, but this is what it should be. This is what a UFC fight night main event should be, you know? Imagine these two for 5 rounds beating the shit out of each other. You're welcome, okay? I'm going to move on to the featherweight division. Yair Rodriguez versus Giga Chikadze. Take my money. These two in a cage fighting each other. What's not to love, okay? Giga Chikadze, the bobblehead. Yair Rodriguez. Probably one of the most undeserving title fights right now. This dude is legit fighting for an interim belt, and he's coming off a fucking injury win. And he's on a 1-fight win streak from an injury again. So, if I was to watch this fight, I would pick Yair Rodriguez via injury TKO, but, you know, you never know with Chikadze. He looks pretty good when he fought Calvin Kattar, even though he lost. And I don't think he has a fight with Korean Zombie anymore. I'm pretty sure Korean Zombie pulled out of that, and the fight now might be cancelled. So, how about we do this next year? You know, April, May, maybe June. Put it as a main event around International Fight Week type of time, or whenever these two are ready. Let's find a good venue. Let's do this shit, bro. This would be a great fight. Tell me I'm wrong, bro. Tell me this would not be a crazy fight. So, again, it's all about the entertainment. Alright? Moving on to the lightweight division. I'm going to go with Michael Chandler versus Jalen Turner. Oh, bro. If you follow MMA Guru, bro, you know why I'm laughing about this one. Alright? We all know what Michael Chandler's walkout would be for this one. You know, you were not fast enough. Oh my god. Nah, this would be a crazy fight though. Michael Chandler, Jalen Turner. I can just see so many finishes happening in this fight. Either way, really. And rankings-wise, it probably makes more sense than him fighting McGregor, but that's probably what will happen for Chandler. He'll probably get to fight Conor. But if that doesn't happen, let's have Chandler versus Jalen Turner early next year. February, March. Get him on an ABC card, maybe in April. 5 rounds. Put it in like California or something. Or put them on the Vegas card with the crowd at the Las Vegas. I think it's at a casino or something. Maybe put these guys as the main event for that. Chandler's a big name. Turner's an exciting fighter. That's how you rebuild Michael Chandler. Or if he's going to lose, that's how you put Turner up if you're going to push him. Because he's top 10. And all he did was beat Brad Riddell. And Moicano's not even ranked for beating him. Like, so, hey man, you're going to push this guy, give him Michael Chandler, and tell me with a straight face this wouldn't be a crazy fucking fight for as long as it lasts. Okay? Now we're getting into the good shit, okay? I'm going to move to, my screen just froze, I'm going to move to the welterweight division. We're going to do Vicente Luque versus Michel Pereira. Inject this into my fucking veins, bro. Dude, Fight Night Brazil, get these two as a main event. See how much blood you can get into a UFC octagon, bro. Tell me this wouldn't be a fucking amazing fight. This makes sense ranking-wise. Michel Pereira is rebuilding himself. Vicente Luque needs a bounce back. He just lost pretty bad to Jeff Neal. And this is probably the best fight you can make entertainment-wise in the welterweight rankings of guys that are actually going to fight each other. Colby Covington's not taking a Fight Night main event. Jeff Neal, Shavkat are fighting each other already. And then they're going to be looking for like a Bilal Muhammad or a Khamzat or a Colby. So then they're going to be out for the next 6 months waiting for a fight. Chimaev's not fighting a main event on a Fight Night. He's a pay-per-view fighter. He's a star. You know what I'm saying? There's not much left in the division in terms of entertainment. Wonder Boy is injured, so I don't really know when he's coming back. Kevin Holland's not ranked. So this is your best option in terms of entertainment. And who doesn't want to see this fight? I bet you never even thought of this fight, bro. And now you're looking at you like, damn, that would be a good fight. So you're welcome. Okay, UFC needs to hire me. I'm not joking when I say shit like that, bro. I make fights like this on a daily, bro, alright? So that's my welterweight pick, Luque Pereira. Let's get some Brazilians happening, yeah? Let's get it going. Speaking of, in the middleweight division, he's just pulled out of his last fight. He wants a good fight. He wants to renegotiate. Let's renegotiate with him. Let's bring him back next year. Let's do Paulo Costa versus Dricus du Plessis. Let's get it going, mate. You know, two of the prettiest motherfuckers in the division, two of the most violent people in the division, two big boys. Let's put them in a cage, just make them a main event. Or let's put them on a pay-per-view, probably more likely. But if you're talking fight night main event, best main event you can make in terms of entertainment, no one wants to see Cannonier, no one wants to see Strickland, no one wants to see Vettori. Let's get fucking Paulo Costa back in there, pay him what he wants, and pay him to lose to Dricus du Plessis. Or if he wins, then good for him. It's not a big deal. It's Dricus du Plessis, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a no-brainer. This is a crazy good fight. It makes sense ranking-wise. It's the most entertaining thing you can do at middleweight. Dana White, bring out the checkbook. Make this happen. Again, I bet you never even thought of this shit, and you're like, damn, that'd be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm distracted by his fucking Jimmy Neutron haircut, but I digress. Great fight here. I think we have one more. One more left. I left the most violent fight I could probably think of for the end. And if it's going to work, it's kind of lagging. There we go. Can't handle this. Alright, the most violent main event you can make, the most exciting main event you can make in the bantamweight division. Cory the Sandman Sandhagen versus Marlon Vera. Come on, bro. They both want this fight. Yeah, if you can't get O'Malley in there, or maybe if Marlon Vera loses to Sean O'Malley, let's do Cory Sandhagen versus Marlon Vera. August, September, sometime next year, this fight should logically happen. And tell me you don't want to see 5 rounds of this, because these two in the cage, so much could happen, so much blood will be shed, so much violence will happen. Anyone could finish anyone. I think Cory Sandhagen's a better fighter, but Marlon Vera always has that weird finish waiting for you. So I think this will be the most violent and most exciting fight you can make as a fight night main event. And I want to see all of these as fights in 2023. We had some good main events in 2022. Some of them were kind of mired by injury, and some of them were just terrible. I mean, fucking Kutalaba main eventing, bro. And you got fights like this that haven't been booked. So get me in there. I'll book every fight night main event. If you want to see more fight night ideas, let me know down in the comments below. I got a million of them, bro. But these are the most exciting and ranking-wise logical main events you can make in every UFC division. The most violent fight in every division. Oh, I forgot one division. Hold on, sorry. I forgot women's strawweight. What do we have here? Oh my god, jeez!